one. And you know, as a person that lives in the middle of nowhere, I have a lot of things people tell me I need to do. Because police, what else do I have to do? Sports, fishing, farming, hunting, electrical, all of them. And I've already succumbed to peer pressure on sports, so why not do it again, but with fishing? But, you know, I need something to help me practice fishing first. Yeah, that'll do. Fishing video games. These games are an interesting outlier in gaming history. Taking this popular event and cramming it all into a disc has been a popular pastime for developers for a while now. But, in my opinion, a lot of fishing games are kinda bad. Now, have I played a lot of fishing games? No. But hey, maybe we can find a good fishing game by reviewing a couple of them. So to start off, we have Sega Bass Fishing, and wow. If that intro didn't tell you why the two words Sega and Bass are together, I don't know what will. And the gameplay... You know, this reminds me of something. Oh yeah, fishing. Yep, this is a fishing game, but with the addition of the feeling of, yeah, this was made for an arcade. I can tell that this is actually a quality game, but it was not designed for home consoles. But hey, getting into the game, we have a grand total of 3 locations, and hey, I already caught a fish, and it's 3 pounds. That's the best weight for a fish that's between 2 and 4 pounds. Now my newfound cockiness can only be healthy, so let's choose the most difficult bait to use, and I'm out of time already. Moving on to the next game. So Sega Bass Fishing was alright, so why not talk about Sega Bass Fishing 2? Now, there has been a change of plans with this game. I was originally going to order it, but I decided against it due to it being $100 in my crippling debt. But hey, I decided to pick up a Bass Pro fishing game instead, so let's try that. So, Bass Pro The Strike on the Wii is an interesting time, and let me tell you, this is the first game I've ever bought where it had to load its main menu from a different menu, so that immediately scared me. But after getting to the main menu, we get to make a custom avatar that fish for us, and I made my guy look like someone who would totally work at Bass Pro. Now after that, we get a fish, and well, here's one point to Bass Pro The Strike. You get to pilot your own boat. Now let's totally ignore that I just gave it a compliment and focus on the fact that the actual fishing is really, really bad. Now casting the rod isn't that bad, excluding the couple times it decides to just go wherever it wants, but it is extremely awkward to reel in your line. All you do is wiggle the Wiimote to reel in, and it sometimes works, but either way it makes the screen shake more than a squirrel that just drank 12 gallons of caffeine. And that was Bass Pro The Strike. Yeah, it wasn't that good. Let's hope our next game's better. And finally, we have Real Fishing 3. So, getting into the game, we have our title screen. I'm pretty sure that isn't a fish, but hey, what do I know? Now, getting into the actual game, we wake up in a log cabin, and then we find and get to name our fish, dog. And naturally, I named him after the 30th President of the United States, Calvin Coolidge. After that, we get to play the game, and... Yep, this is fishing. Except can't seem to catch a fish. That's it, Real Fishing 3 is bad. Now, how bad, you might ask? Well, I think this quote perfectly sums it up. Rarely do fishing games just stink like rotting fish guts after 5 days roasting in the sun. Which coincidentally is how bad this game stinks. Couldn't have said better myself, Game Informer. So that was an interesting time. Now I know what you're thinking. Michael, that was only 3 games. You have to talk about more of them. And to that I say, can I please not put myself through more torture than I have to? But hey, I'll compromise with you and I'll talk about games that have fishing in them. So some games don't want to corner themselves in the fish lovers only genre. So some games just add in fishing minigames. So let's quickly discuss what games have fishing minigames. Specifically, fishing minigames I like. Far Cry 5, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, We Play, Red Dead Redemption 2, oh dear god, no. Clubhouse Games, 51 Worldwide Classics. And if you want to count harpooning as a cooler version of fishing, then we can include Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Rogue. So that was a really fast montage, and that was fishing games. Most of them were pretty bad, but hey, I've played worse games before. This being one of them. But now that I've actually talked and gone through all these games, I can finally go fishing. Alright, so we have fishing maps, just in case we can't find the fish. Food, just in case we starve to death. A Minecraft sword, just in case we get mugged, because please. Gonna be outside. Now, I tried to order a fishing rod, but instead they sent me a portrait of Ross Perot. Not really sure how you get those two things mixed up. But anyway, now that we have all of our supplies, let's go fishing. So here we are at the lake, and we're about to capture some fish right about now. Where's the lake?